dive headlong into adventure with the SportSub. Experience firsthand this revolutionary new concept in underwater recreation. Only SportSub makes underwater adventure safe and accessible to everyone. Scuba diving is the sport of choice for many of the world's most adventuresome people. Diving enthusiasts from Jacques Cousteau to Mel Fisher have brought the world of underwater exploration into the mainstream. Scuba diving is now a sport with an estimated 3.5 million participants worldwide. Many millions more would like to experience the wonders beneath the waves. Unfortunately, they lack the training needed to go scuba diving and experience this underwater wonderland firsthand. We feel it's time that these people get in on what they've been missing. It's for this newest breed of adventure seekers that we introduce the SportSub, the world's finest personal submersible. SportSub is the world's first advanced ambient pressure submersible. Not since the invention of the aqualung has anything made such an impact on the diving industry. The SportSub incorporates the dynamics of both flying and diving to provide the unparalleled experience of underwater flight. The patented buoyancy control system works automatically to maintain neutral buoyancy. This allows the SportSub pilot to ascend and descend without having to compensate for buoyancy. Flying a SportSub is as easy as driving a car. SportSub pilots and passengers can move quickly and freely underwater without wearing face masks, regulators, weight belts, or scuba tanks. They are warm and dry from the waist up in the cockpit, so even a wetsuit is unnecessary. Free to breathe and talk normally, the SportSub allows you to enjoy your underwater adventures more fully. The circulated fresh air system is much more efficient than a regulator and allows SportSub users to stay down 2 to 3 times longer than conventional scuba divers. Because you're not swimming or encumbered by heavy gear, you never encounter fatigue. This gives SportSub users a much longer overall diving range, making underwater exploration even more fun and exciting. You can see more of a reef on one SportSub dive than in 4 scuba dives. SportSub is fun for everyone. Non-divers can enjoy the stunning beauty of the deep as SportSub passengers. Any curious adventure seeker can catch a ride with a SportSub pilot and explore a world previously accessible only to scuba divers. After just a brief orientation, anyone that can swim can ride in a SportSub. Passengers from age 6 to 60 have enjoyed their first experience underwater in a SportSub. SportSub pilots will enjoy bringing the undersea world to those who would otherwise be unable to experience this adventure. The SportSub was designed with both passenger and pilot comfort in mind. The side-by-side seating is friendly and convenient for sharing conversation and experiences. What a thrill it is for a pilot to share the sights and sensations of diving while in complete control of his passengers' safety.
SportSubs have been in production since 1987. They have been professionally manufactured for some of the world's most exclusive yachts and water sports resorts. They have also been used in commercial ventures, such as security surveillance at the '92 Olympics in Barcelona, and on the movie set during the filming of The Hunt for Red October.
The SportSub is engineered to offer maximum visibility with a minimum of distortion from reflection or refraction. The flat glass in the submarine's front windows minimizes distortion when looking straight ahead. 2 additional flat windows are designed into the cockpit dashboard. This allows for undistorted vision beneath the sub, a feature not only good for sightseeing, but also extremely important for easily landing the submarine on the bottom. The bubble windows on the sides act as fisheye lens ports, allowing easy upward, downward, and backward vision. The electronic buoyancy control is the real secret behind the success of the SportSub's design. It is a closed-loop feedback system. This patented system automatically controls the air pressure inside the sub to equal the water pressure outside the sub at any depth. This sealed system ensures that the SportSub maintains a neutral buoyancy, allowing the pilot to ascend or descend without having to compensate for buoyancy. This electronic control system has been proven at depths below 150 feet and has a manual override to ensure safety in any emergency situation. The excellent maneuverability of SportSub makes it very easy to operate. The SportSub is powered by 2 electric motors located on either side. The motors operate SportSub's propellers in both forward and reverse directions at variable speeds. The dive planes rotate up and down to control elevation or depth change. By operating the motors at different speeds, one faster or slower than the other, left or right rotation occurs. The SportSub can fly forward or backwards, move vertically, and even hover. The three-dimensional maneuverability of SportSub makes its operation comparable to flying an underwater helicopter. SportSub pilots agree that flying a SportSub is an exhilarating experience.
Owning a SportSub offers you a maximum of pleasure with a minimum of maintenance. The SportSub's twin air canisters are regulation scuba tanks and can be easily refilled as needed. Maintenance can